You're about to witness a transformation that might change how you see your city forever. Imagine a bustling urban landscape where the persistent drone of car engines and the stress of gridlock are gradually replaced by a new rhythm, one defined by sleek electric bikes, agile scooters, and innovative one-wheeled vehicles. Today, we explore the dawn of a transportation revolution that is quietly turning the tide against car dependency. In cities across the world, a powerful shift is underway, one that is both a response to long-standing urban challenges and a beacon of an exciting, sustainable future. Let's begin by painting a picture of our modern urban existence. For decades, cities have been designed around the concept of car travel. Big, gas-guzzling vehicles were once symbols of freedom and progress. But as urban populations continue to swell, these same vehicles have turned into a source of conflict. In the heart of New York City, during peak hours, the average car crawls at under 7 miles per hour. Likewise, Los Angeles commuters routinely lose as many as 95 hours a year to endless traffic jams. Consider this: most city trips cover less than 5 miles, a distance easily conquered with modern alternatives. Yet, our roads remain clogged, our streets noisy, and our air polluted by a system built on outdated principles. The reality is stark and disconcerting. Traditional car dependence has imposed a heavy cost on urban life, stifling efficiency and degrading the quality of living. Traffic congestion isn't just an inconvenience. It drains time, energy, and even economic productivity. As the wheels of our cities continue to grind under the weight of outdated infrastructure, urban dwellers are increasingly questioning whether the car-centric model is truly serving our modern needs. The prolonged delays in traffic, the scarcity of parking, and the persistent hum of engines have long been taken for granted. But what if a better way existed? Enter the world of micromobility, a rapidly emerging solution that promises to revolutionize the way we navigate urban spaces. Micromobility refers to the use of small, lightweight, typically electric vehicles that are tailor-made for short trips, usually under 5 miles. Imagine gliding through your city on an electric bike, zipping along on a scooter, or even balancing effortlessly on a one-wheel. These alternatives are not just novel ways to get around. They represent a paradigm shift in urban transportation. They allow us to reclaim our time, reduce noise and pollution, and bring a breath of fresh air to our congested streets. They're nimble, efficient, and perfectly suited for the compact, dynamic environment of a modern city. Let's delve deeper into what makes micromobility so compelling. These small vehicles come in a variety of forms: electric bikes, scooters, one-wheels, cargo bikes, and even pedal-assist tricycles. They are designed with urban journeys in mind, offering the dual benefits of speed and sustainability. While traditional cars demand costly maintenance and contribute extensively to pollution, these lightweight alternatives operate at a fraction of the cost. In fact, the average car in the United States racks up expenses exceeding $9,000 every year in fuel, insurance, maintenance, and depreciation. By contrast, riding an electric scooter might cost as little as 10 to 30 cents per mile, and an e-bike might only tally 5 to 10 cents per mile. The math is undeniable. Micromobility offers an economically sensible alternative, one that makes daily commuting not only more efficient, but also far less burdensome on your wallet. Across the globe, real-life examples of cities embracing micromobility are nothing short of inspiring. Take Paris, for instance. The City of Light has added over 112 miles of new bike lanes and has restricted car access in its central districts, transforming previously congested areas into vibrant, pedestrian-friendly spaces. In Bogotá, Colombia, a groundbreaking initiative called Ciclovia turns 76 miles of city streets into car-free zones every week, allowing residents to enjoy safe, accessible routes for cycling and walking. San Francisco, too, is carving out its own niche by creating slow streets and protected lanes specifically designed for micromobility. And look at Barcelona, with its innovative concept of superblocks, where entire neighborhoods are reimagined as zones free from the tyranny of car traffic. These cities are not just planning for change, they are actively implementing strategies that lead to lower commute times, healthier air quality, booming local businesses, and more connected communities. Yet, while the promise of micromobility is vast, it isn't solely about speed, efficiency, or reducing costs. There's a powerful technological story unfolding beneath the sleek exteriors of these vehicles. Modern micromobility devices are a far cry from the rudimentary bikes and scooters of the past. Today's models are equipped with state-of-the-art innovations that elevate them to a category of their own. They feature regenerative braking systems, which not only extend battery life, but also make rides smoother and safer. GPS tracking and anti-theft systems ensure that your ride remains secure, while smart app controls allow users to lock, unlock, and even locate their vehicle with the tap of a finger. Built-in turn signals, LED lighting, and advanced braking systems like ABS dramatically improve safety, even in the chaos of urban traffic. These technological advancements are transforming micromobility into a viable, attractive alternative for anyone who values a blend of convenience, efficiency, and modern design. It is important, however, to acknowledge that no system is without its challenges. The rise of micromobility has not been devoid of criticism. Some have pointed to the clutter created on sidewalks by shared scooters, and the apparent lack of dedicated bike lanes in many cities raises concerns about safety. Nevertheless, these hurdles are not roadblocks, but rather opportunities for innovation. Cities are actively rethinking urban infrastructure, implementing better regulations, and embracing new technologies that address these very issues. For example, many companies are now developing swappable batteries and dedicated docking stations to mitigate the risks of theft and vandalism. As these technologies continue to mature, the drawbacks that once seemed insurmountable are quickly being overcome. The implications of this shift extend far beyond the convenience of shorter commutes. Micromobility holds the key to addressing some of the most significant urban challenges of our time. Consider the issue of urban sprawl and the daunting impact of climate emissions. Micromobility offers a cleaner, quieter, and inherently more sustainable mode of transportation, which can greatly reduce the environmental footprint of our cities. By easing the burden on heavily trafficked roads, it can also help to alleviate the stress imposed on existing infrastructure, paving the way for smarter urban planning. Moreover, in cities where the cost of owning a car is prohibitively high, micromobility presents an inclusive alternative. It empowers a diverse range of people, democratizing transportation and ensuring that mobility isn't a privilege afforded only to those with significant resources. In this way, micromobility not only transforms how we move, it transforms how we live. As we stand on the threshold of this urban mobility revolution, it becomes clear that the future might look very different from the past. The question is no longer, do you own a car? But rather, why would you need one in a world where efficient, clean, and innovative alternatives are at your fingertips? The age of the car is not ending overnight, but its hegemony is unmistakably waning in the face of these smart, nimble solutions. Picture a future where the sprawling parking lots are replaced with green spaces, where the thrum of engines is replaced by the gentle whir of electric motors, and where urban landscapes are designed for people, not just vehicles. Throughout this journey, we have faced a series of conflicts that mirror the broader challenges of urban life. The struggle between outdated systems and modern innovation. The tension between environmental degradation and sustainable growth. The clash between economic burdens and the promise of cost-effective solutions. Each segment of our narrative has underscored a central truth. Urban mobility is evolving. The inefficiencies and wear and tear of car-centric planning are giving way to a more balanced, efficient, and human-centered approach. Imagine the daily commute redefined, a commute that promises not only a faster journey, but also a less stressful one. Envision a city where the air is cleaner, streets are quieter, and the urban fabric is woven together by lanes dedicated to non-invasive, efficient transportation. These visions are already tangible in numerous cities around the world, where micromobility is not an isolated experiment, but a cornerstone of urban redevelopment. The shift is gradual but relentless, as more and more people realize the stark benefits over the entrenched costs of car dependency. Let's step back for a moment and consider the data that drives this transformation. In the United States alone, micromobility has reached an impressive milestone. Over 130 million rides were taken in just the past year. This surge isn't only a testament to the technology itself, but to a fundamental shift in mindset. Urban dwellers are increasingly embracing solutions that offer both freedom and practicality. This is a movement that is data-driven, economically sensible, and environmentally imperative. The statistics serve as a powerful reminder that change is not only coming, it is here. Yet, as with any significant change, the journey is not without its bumps along the road. Critics continue to debate the place of micromobility in our urban ecosystems. Questions linger over the best ways to integrate these new modes of transport with existing infrastructure and how to address the concerns of those who fear a loss of order on city sidewalks. However, these conversations are part and parcel of any transformative shift. They underscore the need for continuous innovation and dialogue among all stakeholders, from city planners and technology developers to the everyday commuter. Looking forward, the horizon of urban transportation is radiant with potential. The challenges of today are stimulating creative solutions that will pave a future where cities are not just places to live, but places to thrive. Engineers, policymakers, and entrepreneurs are pooling their resources to create systems that merge affordability, efficiency, and environmental stewardship. In doing so, they are crafting a new narrative, a narrative that celebrates human ingenuity and resilience. The lessons learned from improving micromobility can serve as the blueprint for reimagining urban life in its entirety, fostering a culture that values sustainable growth over short-term convenience. In the end, this is more than just a discussion about transportation. It is about rethinking the way we engineer our lives. It's an invitation to imagine a world where technological breakthroughs and thoughtful policy converge to improve every aspect of urban living. Where the acoustic roar of traffic is replaced by the buzzing harmony of micromobility, a sound that signifies movement unburdened by congestion and clutter, movement fueled by progress and the promise of a cleaner future. The current paradigm may have been built around the car for over a century, but the time for a shift is palpable. Urban spaces are dynamic, constantly evolving landscapes that demand innovative solutions to age-old problems. Micromobility stands at the forefront of this evolution, a means to reclaim our cities from the grips of inefficiency and disorder. Each ride on an e-bike, each journey on a scooter, is a step toward a more sustainable and human-centered urban future. The momentum is building, and the change is both inevitable and inspiring. As you navigate the conversations around urban life and transportation, consider the transformative power of these lightweight vehicles. They represent an active choice, a deliberate pivot away from traditional, cumbersome methods of commuting toward a more agile, cost-effective, and environmentally friendly future. This transition invites us all to participate in shaping a new urban narrative, one where challenges give way to solutions that are as smart as they are sustainable. Now is the time to reflect on what these changes mean for you and your city. The push for micromobility is more than just technological innovation. It's a clear response to a call for improved quality of life. It's a reminder that we have the power to reimagine how we live in our communities. With cleaner air, quieter streets, and more efficient transit, our cities can truly become spaces where life flourishes without the heavy burdens of congested, car-dominated roads. This is not merely an upgrade, it's a reinvention of urban mobility. Before we wrap up, let's revisit the core of our exploration. We began with stark images of congestion, slow-moving traffic, and the frustrations that accompany car-centric infrastructure. We then journeyed into the realm of micromobility, a space where disruptive ideas meet practical solutions. We saw cities around the globe leading the charge, implementing policies and innovations that offer a glimpse of what urban future might hold. Throughout our exploration, what emerged was a consistent narrative, a bold, data-driven testament to the power of rethinking how we move. The evolution from cars to micromobility isn't about the elimination of a beloved tradition overnight. It's about progress, tiny, revolutionary steps towards reclaiming efficiency, sustainability, and quality in our daily commutes. As new technologies flourish and urban design adapts, the question isn't whether micromobility will succeed, but how quickly our cities will join this transformative wave. In closing, let this narrative serve as both a call to awareness and a call to action. While cars have long dominated our streets, they are gradually being replaced by smarter, cleaner alternatives perfectly suited for modern urban life. The advances in technology, the economic perks, and the compelling success stories from cities around the world all point to one clear takeaway. The future of urban mobility is here. The question is no longer about if you will embrace this change, but when you will join the movement. Thank you for listening to this deep dive into the evolution of city travel. The road ahead is clear. Ride smarter, ride cleaner, and ride free. Subscribe for more smart videos every week and comment on whether you'd give up your car for a bike, scooter, or OneWheel.